Hello, I am Tim Claudio. I'm the youngest of 4 children of Hannah and Bartolome Claudio. I stand here at this altar as I did 18 years ago in the passing of my father, with a tear in my eye, sorrow in my heart, but a smile on my face. Today we honor the passing of my mother, Hannah Claudio. My mom meant so many things to so many people. To her fellow parishioners here at Moselle Redeemer, where our family had been members since the 1960s, she was Miss Hannah. Someone the church could always count on. My mom's faith was paramount. She had Christ in her heart. The church would call Miss Hannah and ask her if she could bring some food and beverages to an event. She always delivered. And even when she got older, when she wasn't able to drive, or maybe go to Publix and carry that heavy gallon of iced tea or unsweetened tea, she had her siblings go get it and brought it. She could be counted on. Miss Hannah may also have been the unofficial pew saver on the Sunday 10:30 Mass. She sat in her regular spot in the back, you all know, where Dad sat, and where her dear friends sat. When COVID hit the pandemic throughout the world, she was unable to go to church. But she always could be seen Sunday in a recliner, streaming it on Facebook. To her colleagues at the Naval Exchange, where she worked for over 45 years, she was also Miss Hannah. She was also someone there that they could count on. They could count on her for over 45 years. And in her retirement years, Miss Hannah could be counted on again, or when the retirees met for their daily level, their weekly or monthly luncheons, she would always make the reservations. To my cousins, she was Aunt Hannah. Aunt Hannah now joins my dad, my Uncle Pio, my Aunt Sally, my Uncle Ben, and Aunt Aurora. They were the pillars to the foundation of our families. It is now up to us to build on that foundation. To my nieces and nephews, she was a grandma to 9 grandchildren. She's Grandma Hanny to 6 grandchildren. Grandma's house was the gathering place for all our functions. It was a place for warmth and comfort, for the love and the security. I always remember the grandkids trying to squeeze into Mom's recliner chair and squeeze it just for her, the warmth of her and security. Perhaps Mom's house, Grandma's house, was an escape for the grandkids. Maybe to get away from their parents. Grandma Hanny could always be counted on. Perhaps maybe you missed the bus as you take you to school. Maybe you're working late, practicing. She'd go pick you up, even though she probably shouldn't be driving in the dark. To my Aunt Mary Lou and Uncle Jimmy, she was Sister Hannah. She was the oldest of her siblings. She was a nurturing elder sibling. She was like her second mother. And for Mom's children, my siblings, my oldest brother Tony would like to say he was the firstborn. He had a special connection as being the firstborn. Education was important. We had constant reminders to always do our best. Mom enjoyed traveling. We had trips to Pensacola, Boston, Philippines, and San Diego. Tony says goodbye to Mom. She will always love, be loved, and be greatly missed. For my sister Tina, Tina says that Mom taught her many things. Mom was kind, mine was caring, and a simple lady. However, Tina would always cherish the trip. If they took to France or vacation to like a 5-star resort or hotel and experiencing the culture and their fabulous cuisine. Tina remembers Mom enjoying cooking. Her favorites were pancit, chop suey, and her Monday night spaghetti. We can't forget my mom's recipe for peach cobbler and her special cake that even my Tina's daughter Sierra makes today. Family was the most important thing to my mother. She loved spending poolside with her family in a backyard paradise. Home is where we all gathered. She would not have had it any other way. She was so proud of all of us. Tina thanks Mom for being the best mom and the daughter one could ever ask for. She has the gratitude and wisdom you've left with us. I always love you. You'll always be in my heart. For my brother Terry. Terry has fond memories of us meeting after church, either at Cracker Barrel. And then if Jags were playing, she loved her Jags. We kind of rushed through the brunch, come home so she can start watching the Jags. No matter how bad they were playing. Mom loved the holidays. Central theme here is church. Church on Easter. Going out to the yard, by the big tree, where the big tree was, and doing the Easter egg hunt. And the boys and the girls, who are all grown up now, but he has fond memories of that. In Christmas time, when we were younger, we'd be in this church or the church back there, midnight mass. Rambunctious kids, anxious to go home. Open up the gifts the next morning, but we didn't get home till like 2 in the morning. And God bless my parents for going to bed probably at 4 o'clock, trying to get the presents all out, and then the kids were up already at 6 o'clock. Terry always remembered their vacations to Orlando and Disney World, and all the spending the long weekends with their family. And also that time that we all went at a big family reunion in Vegas. My brother Terry says that Mom was always looking out for everyone's safety and was very cautious and careful. She was our protector, always lending a helping hand when someone was in need. She genuinely cared for others. Mom meant so much to us and will be greatly missed. Some of the things she taught us were to be kind, respectful to others, and to strive to be the best she can. She will live forever in our hearts. And for me, the youngest, my mom and dad always wanted the best for me. When I decided to move away from Jacksonville 2 weeks after I graduated from college back in 1985, she knew they gave me the wings to fly on my own. They wanted me to pursue my dreams. I was away for almost 30 years when I decided to move back. And it was time to be back home, close to family, and help take care of her. These past years living with Mom, I'm reminded of the love in the house that Mom and Dad built. She was always the caregiver, always watching out for everyone. Still making sure I had a blanket to stay warm at night in our old house. When I went to go get the mail for her, she always reminded me to watch out for the cars. She still insisted on cooking me meals. I was her baby. God has you now in his arms, and we will always have you in our hearts. May God bless my mom. May God bless us all. We all may have a tear in our eye. The sorrow in our heart will fade. And we will always have a smile on our face. as her presence lives in all of us.